I'll probably do a video on this tomorrow too, but we'll briefly go over this. Samantha Irvin. She is no longer with the WWE. Randomly tweeted out that she is no longer with the company and she will be leaving, and tonight was her last night on the show. So everybody asked already, where is she going? Is she going to join Ricochet in AEW? Is she doing something in music and can't do pro wrestling anymore? Is she ready to be a mother and settle down and have kids with Mr. Ricochet? She tweeted out today, WWE Universe, my time has come to an end. As your Monday Night Raw ring announcer, I love you all tremendously, and this does not mark the end of my art. I have a lifetime more to share. Thank you to every WWE fan who accepted me. To the women's locker room, you are the most incredible group of people on the face of this earth. I am beyond proud to be your colleague and friend. To the crew and cameramen, I can't thank you enough for the encouragement and the laughs. You created such a wonderful, positive atmosphere. Love you all. To the WWE superstars, past and present, I've thanked you since 1989 and will continue to thank you for the rest of my days for entertaining us, for raising the bar over and over again, for risking your bodies and finding new ways to keep us shocked and wanting more. There is no form of entertainment like this, and not just any entertainer can be a WWE superstar. The respect I have for you is more than I can express. Thank you for making it so easy to pour your emotion and excitement into everybody's introductions. You are the stars that the stars idolize. It doesn't get any bigger, and I'm proud to have used my voice to let the world know it. Thank you, Paul Heyman, Michael P.S. Hayes, and Michael Cole. I will continue to apply what I learned from you to every aspect of my career. Thank you for invigorating my creativity. Thank you, Brian Road Dogg James, Scott Armstrong, Gabe Sapolsky, and George Carroll Jr. for giving me my first opportunities to rise to the occasion. Thank you, Triple H, for trusting me and showcasing me on this platform. Thank you, Mark Henry, for giving me my big break. I hope I made you proud. Thank you to all the coaches, producers, medical, writers, talent relations, makeup, photography, social media, digital, travel department, catering, merch, 2K team, referees, security, and announce team for everything you did to help me along the way. To my fans, my entire career, I've been waiting for you. We are meant to be, and I can prove it. Stay tuned. All my love, and still, signed, Samantha. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select put out a story behind the paywall, and he said sources would be shocked if AEW didn't try to bring in Samantha Irvin. Man, I think this is going to create some really engaging and friendly conversation on social media. It's already begun, and people are fucking virgins, to say the least, who have absolutely nothing else to live for. Got the WWE people yelling at her for walking away, and the AEW people claiming that they're going to steal her away from WWE, and the endless cycle goes around and around. Thanks, Tony Khan, for all that you do for the toxicity of social media. Sean Ross Sapp reports, Samantha Irvin is finishing up with WWE, leaving a big gap in the ring announcer team for WWE. Everyone that we spoke to in WWE had high praise for Samantha Irvin, both before she made the announcement and following that. She thanked virtually everyone involved in WWE en route to her exit. Many of the staff at WWE say they were surprised by the news, and she couldn't have possibly informed everyone before leaving. One noted her as a presence that made the workday better. There were others close to her that claimed that they've known this was coming for a month. When we immediately asked sources within AEW about a potential of them bringing her in, we didn't get answers before press time. Numerous sources we spoke to in WWE and AEW said that they would be shocked if an attempt wasn't made. Irvin's fiance, Ricochet, joined AEW in September, and he debuted at All In. Despite leaving some of the company surprised by today's announcement, there were many others we spoke to who expected her to make an exit after Ricochet did, noting the ease of schedule on their family. It's important to note that Samantha has not mentioned what her motivations for leaving WWE were. In comes Lillian Garcia, who we saw tonight, and she made her return to WWE on Raw and is the permanent ring announcer for Monday Night Raw moving forward. I found it very bizarre. I want to start off just talking about the realization from a fan's perspective. How this woman is heralded as the second coming of Howard Finkel. How this woman is praised as the greatest ring announcer of the generation. How there's nobody like her. Nobody has a voice like her. How she did this job with ease and was so amazing at what she did. At the height of her popularity, she hasn't even gotten to the tip of it. Wasn't even the tip of the iceberg for Samantha Irvin. There was so much more on that plate for WWE. The funny thing is, and the unbelievable thing about it is how big of an impact she made in the short time that she was there. She was only there for 4 years. I mean, we first started to really kind of see her come into her own when they gave her that main roster spot. She hasn't had that for long. The amount of time that she's been doing this and has had the impact that she's had is unbelievable. That's a testament to how good she is. But to get up and leave in such a rushed manner, out of nowhere, at the height of your popularity, I mean, what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think? Am I not supposed to think that's fucking weird? Or bizarre? And the thing is with these pro wrestlers, man, they're so soft. They're all so soft. Mind your business. It's none of your business. It doesn't matter. She's doing what's best for her, blah, blah, blah. Like the fans can't ask questions. You don't think the fans have the right to ask fucking questions about such a major change on the fucking show willingly out of nowhere? Watching the show weekly, every single week, you don't think fans are going to ask questions about why? And everybody dances around it cryptically. Of course fans are going to ask why. They have every reason to ask why, just like Samantha Irvin has every reason to not give us an explanation. Soft. The disconnect between pro wrestler and fans. They hate you. They all hate you. They hate everybody. They hate what we do. Point blank, period. So that kind of made things a lot more cringy today. With that said, I don't know why she would leave WWE. I'm not going to ask why. All I'm going to do is say, I wish her nothing but the best. I wish her absolutely nothing but the best. She looks like a sweetheart. She was fucking great at what she did. She wasn't everybody's cup of coffee. It's fine. People have different flavors. Some people like vanilla cream in their coffee. Some people like caramel cream. Some people like hazelnut. Some people like no cream in their coffee. They just drink it black. Cream with no sugar, whatever. Comes in all different flavors, man. You could have your coffee any way you want. She was not everybody's cup of coffee, but she was fucking great at what she did. She elicited emotion. She gave big-time title matches and big-time moments the feel that is absolutely necessary for the moment. She gave you her all to make that moment matter. And she put every ounce of her fucking voice into what she did. That is very difficult to duplicate. You're not going to get that with a Lillian Garcia. You're not going to get that with a Mike Rome. You're not going to get that with an Alicia Taylor. You're not going to get that. I'm sorry. There's nobody on that roster that is going to be able to duplicate what Samantha Irvin brought to the table. And whoever lands her, whether it's in WWE, return, and this may be a little hiatus, or she goes to AEW, or goes to any pro wrestling promotion for that matter, they will be lucky to have her services. I wish her nothing but the best. Does she want to go and continue in pro wrestling? That is only up for her to decide. Because that's the first thing on everybody's mind. Oh, she left WWE to join AEW, be on the road with her husband because the schedule was way too much and they never got to see each other. That obviously is going to be at the top of everybody's, maybe it's that list. I wouldn't blame her. And she wouldn't be the first to want to do that. Does she want to be at home and have children? Maybe she wants to be a mother. I don't know. That's up to her to want to do. WWE can't stop her from doing that. If that's what she wants to do, then she has every right to do that. But I will say, AEW has supposedly this new Shockwave show coming to a Fox entity. Now, I don't know what's going on because this wasn't announced. It's rumored. It's still in negotiations. AEW, if they're on Fox, it looks like AEW could be potentially lining Shockwave up to be presented as a big deal. And for it to be a big deal, they can't have Tony Schiavone. They can't have Excalibur, Sockhead. They can't have Nigel McGuinness or Chris Jericho or Taz or any of the guys that they have doing the commentary now doing commentary for Shockwave. They can't. Shockwave needs to be a completely different experience from the normal AEW gibberish. It needs to be a different experience from the normal slop that Tony Khan delivers on Wednesday and Saturday. We don't know where this show is going to air, if it's going to be Fox, FS1. We don't know what day of the week it's going to be on. Rumor is it could be Tuesday or Thursday. But if they are looking at going to a Fox entity, and Shockwave is going to be made into a big deal, I could see Samantha Irvin being the centerpiece to make that show stand out as different on Fox for AEW. I could see them going out there and giving Mauro Ranallo an open paycheck to come, or an open blank check to come and do commentary for 1 hour on a weekly basis for AEW. That's what they're going to need to do. Because we all know AEW needs change. They desperately need change in any way that they could get. And if she is going to AEW, obviously to be there with her husband is number one. And AEW could certainly use her services. Just throwing that out there. Now, again, Shockwave's not announced. It's not confirmed. It's all a rumor right now. Fox is just a rumor. But I could certainly see that being the case. But just to give up WWE, to give up everything here in WWE, to go to AEW, I mean, it's just very, very random. But we can't stop her. That's a decision that she financially made. That's a decision she made with the best interest of her family in heart. So we can't really question why she did what she did. She did what she did because she thought it was best for her. And we as fans need to stay in our lane and wish her nothing but the best. I am sure this is not going to be the last time we see Samantha Irvin on Pro Wrestling TV in 2024.